Hey guys, Liam here back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a speed test of the iPod Touch 6th generation on iOS 9.3.3 versus iOS 11 Developer Beta 4. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now we all know that over time our iOS devices get slowed down. It doesn't matter what device you're using or what firmware. It's always faster at the beginning than it is at the end, at least for iOS. Once they get older, they get slow, buggy, and unusable so much you don't even want to set them up anymore. You're done with them. The iPod Touch 6G could very well be Apple's last iPod Touch, as they certainly don't sell as many units of them as they used to, so we want them to last and we want them to stay fast. That's why today I'm going to be taking a look at these firmwares and how they run, and nobody else really covers iPods anymore. They're just not that popular. I still love these. I really hope they're refreshed again. But I'm gonna see if iOS 11 is slower, the same, or maybe even a little faster than 10. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and power them down. So we're gonna go ahead and power them up in 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we're gonna see which one turns on first. I have no doubt that iOS 10 is gonna win here, but it's nice to see how much of a difference there's going to be. Okay, that was weird. So the iPod looks like it turned off and then turned back on. Maybe it's a new feature. Wow, iOS 11 booted up much quicker than iOS 10. That is super weird, because in all the tests I've watched with iPhones, iOS 10 always wins, no matter what device they're testing on. So that's quite interesting. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and activate Control Center. Definitely iOS 10 there. But once you get into them, they are a little bit smoother. Notification Center. Wow, iOS 10. Okay, so it looks like iOS 10 is just as responsive as iOS 9. That's good to know. App Switcher, 1, 2. Okay, I saw a little stutter on iOS 11 there. Let's try again. 1, 2. Okay, so they seem comparable. Let's go ahead and swipe out all of the apps. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and try settings. 3, 2, 1. Definitely iOS 10 there. Let's try camera. 3, 2, 1. iOS 10. App Store in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the animations are a little quicker on iOS 10, as you can see, but those look the same. iTunes Store. 3, 2, 1. All right, so iOS 10 loaded a little quicker there. Let's go ahead and try music. 3, 2, 1. Both about the same. And let's go ahead and load Instagram. 3, 2, 1. iOS 11 there. Let's go ahead and try some games. So let's try Minecraft in 3, 2, 1. Wow, iOS 11 won there for sure. iOS 10 is still going. Here we go. Let's go ahead and try Subway Surfers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so these aren't the same version, but they should load the same. Wow, iOS 11 again. Okay, this is really weirding me out. I don't know why iOS 11 is performing so much faster. So that's kind of cool. That looks like it's about all the games that we can test in here. So let's go ahead and back out of that. And let's try YouTube. Again, iOS 11. Wow. All right, so it looks like in terms of speed, iOS 11 takes the cake for most applications. Next, I'm going to test the speed and reliability of Siri. What's the weather like today in Cupertino, California?
Okay, here's the weather for Cupertino, California for today.
Okay, it looks like this one didn't get it. Let's try again. What's the weather like today in Cupertino, California?
Here's the weather for Cupertino, California today.
Okay, that was even. Open settings. iOS 10, obviously opening apps there. What time is it in Los Angeles?
The time in Los Angeles, California is 11:42 a.m.
Okay, so iOS 10 was a little bit quicker there. Search the web for apple.com.
Here's what I found on the web for Apple.
Again, iOS 10. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into Safari, open a new tab, and test the speed of websites. So we're going to go ahead and load Apple, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so iOS 10 had the slight advantage. Google, same. YouTube, oops, try that again, YouTube. Let's close that out. Disney, why not? Okay, iOS 11 very slightly had the advantage there. All right, so in everyday usability, it looks like iOS 11 is going to perform fine. Now we're going to test the unlock speed. So both of these, passcode is disabled. I'm going to click the home button and see which one opens faster. In terms of usability, iOS 11 is there first. So you can see you can't start using iOS 10 right away, whereas you can use iOS 11 immediately. See there? So iOS 11 is much faster to unlock. Next, I'm going to go ahead and run a Geekbench on this iPod Touch, and we're going to see how the score stacks up. I can't quite get it to work on this one for some reason, so I'm going to go ahead and find a screenshot. Alright, so my iPod received a score of 1347 for single core and 2287 for multi-core. So if we go into multi-core, I guess we can just compare it to the score in here. The iPod Touch 6G normally scores 2188, so I got a much higher score than that, about 100 points. Single core, the 6th gen scores 1313, and I got 1347. So Geekbench is higher as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video on my speed test comparison of the iPod Touch 6G running iOS 11 and iOS 10. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a big like down below and subscribe for more videos just like this one. See you in the next one.